The moment you understand that an opinion, a point of view, a past experience, an interpretation of a past experience is not your identity, that's called waking up.
Greater. It's in you.
Peace and richest blessings to all of you. It is my joy to be here at the Greater Festival. As you say, I flew in from Los Angeles, California to be here with you. And you want to know more about yourself than you do about me, because something has pulled you to be here at this particular festival to help generate a field that will absolutely not only change your world, but will change the world as we see it. The world is the condensation of opinions, points of view, positionalities that have condensed itself into a worldview that is totally different from the planet. The planet is Mother Earth. She's alive. She's teeming with aliveness, and she's conscious of herself. But the world is a world of appearances. It is made up from the condensations of thoughts. So you have come here today to absolutely change your own perception and to change the world and to move beyond the world of appearances, that you may begin to see the way that it really is. That we are indeed surrounded by a universal presence of love and beauty and intelligence and power, and that which we are surrounded by is our very life and being. You are magnificent and brilliant and beautiful, and though you may have condensed yourself in the realm of a personality that has forged into manifestation by beliefs and perceptions that you have inherited, there is something beyond your personality. There is your real and authentic self, of which you are seeking to bring forth in this precise moment. Can I get a yes on that? Yes. Say, yes, I am open. Yes. I am available. I am willing to wake up. Somebody scream about that. And so you have chosen to have a human incarnation, a spiritual being having a human incarnation to reflect and to reveal the entire cosmos in a way that only you can. You are a unique, individualized expression of the all that is. And you're waking up on this particular journey. For me, a number of years ago, as I was a senior at USC, psychobiology major, I had a series of inner experiences that culminated in a death, in a lucid dream, of which when I woke up, I could see that we were surrounded by this presence of love and beauty and intelligence. The love that invaded my life was beyond anything I'd ever experienced, and the beauty everywhere, everything glimmering and shining and glowing with this presence. I call it the presence that is never an absence, and I could never get back in that box. My whole life took on the trajectory of growing, developing, and unfolding and embodying this magnificent beauty and love and intelligence of which this journey is forever. We're always unfolding to reflect and to reveal more and more and more of who and what we really are. Indeed, you know that we are surrounded by a universal presence of love and the beauty, and that you and I are pure awareness. We are pure consciousness. If you did not know it before now you do. You are pure consciousness. What does that mean? You are awareness itself. And there are things that are flowing through your awareness that's called content, thoughts, beliefs, perceptions, interpretation of experiences are flowing through your awareness. Now, when you begin to wake up to that which is passing through is not you, that's called waking up. The moment you understand that an opinion, a point of view, a past experience, an interpretation of a past experience is not your identity, that's called waking up. You're waking up to your transcendent awareness and that you are pure awareness. That is why you meditate. You meditate to wake up. Meditation is paying undistractable attention to that which is real and eternal. So one, you wake up, you meditate, you observe that which is within the content of your awareness, and we know that whatever it is that we observe changes on a subatomic level. Someone asked me earlier, how do you get rid of negative thoughts? You get rid of negative thoughts by one, observing them, being aware of them without interfering, but establishing an intention that you want to wake up. And through your observation of those thoughts, they begin to change. Why? Anything you observe changes on a subatomic level. The thoughts are units of mental energy. And so as you just watch what is called negative thinking with an intention to be more yourself, they begin to vibrate at a higher level based on your observation. And then you begin to wake up more and more and more that you are awareness itself. As you have insights into being pure awareness, you have what is called choice. You have choice ability. Now, why is this important? Because we live in a field of total consciousness, pure awareness, or we could say we live in a field of infinite possibilities. We are surrounded by infinite possibilities. And when you, one, wake up through meditation, two, you begin to have an elevated feeling tone of gratitude and joy and peace. How do you do that? You strike the mystic chord of memory. You begin to bring into your awareness the moments in your life where you felt gratitude, you felt thanksgiving, you felt that all of your needs were met. It doesn't matter what age you were, you felt that. You bring that into your consciousness. Right now, repeat after me. I am totally grateful for everything. All of my needs are met. Everything is working together for my good. I feel it in my bones. That's the way it is. Somebody scream about that. Shout. Celebrate it. Woo, woo. So one, you wake up through meditation. Two, you strike the mystic chord of memory so that you have an elevated feeling tone of gratitude and thanksgiving. And then three, in this infinite field of possibilities, you choose a possibility through observation and through activation. In other words, we can now choose. You can say to yourself, there is a part of me, my real spiritual self, my eternal self, my real self is living totally fulfilled. Who I really am is living. There is a timeline in this field of infinite possibility where my real self is living totally fulfilled. I am now choosing that timeline right now. I am so grateful that I can choose the timeline that I am living fulfilled. I'm living prosperous. I'm living healthy. That already exists in the universal presence. You are not making it happen. You are making it welcome through the elevated feeling tone and the ability to choose through your consciousness of waking up through meditation. Are you feeling what I am saying? Are you catching this? Therefore, when you choose, you can say to you, just repeat after me, I'm so grateful that I get to choose the timeline in which I am fulfilled, happy, joyous, prosperous, successful, and continuing to grow. I choose it now. And so as you meditate, as you elevate the feeling tone through memory, and then you choose the timeline, it will compel you into right action. Inspiration will flow. And you will discover that you are not merely navigating through 3D. You're not merely navigating through the 3 dimensions of circumstances, situations, people, places, and things. You are living from a higher frequency. You begin to be aware that you are a vibrational being. You are not merely flesh and blood. You are a vibrational being. Now you've lifted your vibration into the area of choosing the timeline in which the real you already exists. I call it your super soul self. Who you really are is a super soul self that is seeking to know itself in this incarnation. And as you hang into that space, you're literally compelled into right action. For those of you who have seen some of my work, you know that I teach 4 stages of spiritual growth, development, and unfoldment. That first stage is where many, many people live. It's called the victim stage. People feel that their good is outside of themselves. They can't be happy because someone is blocking their good. It's called something or somebody is doing something to me. That's a victim. But as you begin to grow and unfold and you are here, the second stage is called the manifester stage, in which you begin to use the laws of the universe to make something happen with your visualization, your intentionality, your goal setting. You begin to learn how to manifest through the thoughts transmuting themselves into perception, transmuting themselves into perception to experience. You begin to bring things into manifestation. Those are the first 2 stages. Those stages are primarily personality driven. As I said earlier, your personality is forged around beliefs and perceptions, things that you've inherited. It comes from time, heredity, but there's something outside of the temporary personality. That's your real super soul self. Stage 3 is stage 1, something is happening to me. Stage 2, something is happening by me. Stage 3, something is happening through me. Now you're elevated out of the mere personality and your super soul self. Some call it the higher self. Some call it the presence. It starts to operate through you. You get into the zone. There's flow motion. You're captured by something and it takes you over. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You getting this? Yes? Yes? And then stage 4 is a stage of being, where you are united, where the lines of demarcation are dissolved. And you realize that everything you're praying for, you're really praying from. You're really having an awareness that this real self is now coming into activation as your very life and being. You're no longer reaching out to get anything. You're no longer reaching out to get a blessing. You're no longer reaching out for anything out there to give you anything. You have an awareness that you already have it all. It is activated within you because you are the answer. You're the vibration. You're the frequency. Now, how do you sustain that? You're it. The universe is saying, tag, you're it. Turn to your neighbor and say, tag, you're it. Just turn to a neighbor, touch them, say, tag, you're it. You can do this. Some of you are doing it. Tag, you're it. I got 36 seconds. The universe is saying, tag, you're it. You are the vibrational answer. And so when you begin to be keenly aware through meditation, activation of your higher feeling tone through memory, choosing the life you want to live. It already exists in the field of infinite potential. You feel that it compels you into right action. You come out of the limited personality construct into an awareness of all of this life. All of this life. Call it by whatever name you want to call it. It is you trying to be more you in this incarnation. And then you're able to walk in the world, but to be of the higher frequency, and all that would hinder, obstruct, delay, or deny, it begins to dissolve. Say right now, I am free now. I am prosperous now. Everything is working together for my good. And it is happening now. And so it is. That is my time. Peace and blessings.